Hey everyone, it's Owen here from OTech, and today I'll be unboxing yet another fan. And this is one of the stuff that I bought from Japan as well. And I'll be making a video of all the things that I saw in Japan as well, and all the things that I bought, and the little accessories that I bought that I think is quite interesting. But for now, let's unbox this fan from Silverstone. So this is the Silverstone Air Penetrator AP123 fan. It's an air channeling fan from Silverstone, which, basically the fan is more focused in airflow compared to normal fans. So yeah, it's a special fan, and it has a really special blade design as well, with 3 different blade types, and they claim to have noise reduction with this fan, and it comes in a blue and black color, which I think looks really cool, and I think it would go really well in my build, although unfortunately I won't be using this since this fan is way too slow and I already have a bunch of Noctuas in it. But anyways, let's take a look at this fan. The box is pretty simple. Picture of the fan, taking air channeling fan to another level. So here's the back specifications and a diagram on how the airflow channeling works. Yeah, so not so much of anything. I bought this fan quite cheap as well, since it was the only one left on the shelf, so quite lucky for me. It's not a fast fan, as you can see. It's just 1500 RPM, so it won't be that noisy to begin with, but they claim the blade design makes it even quieter, so let's see about that. The packaging is quite simple. There's not much inside, just a bunch of screws and also the fan itself, and yeah, here it is. It looks pretty cool, to be honest. The blue and the black kind of contrasting itself, and the blades, as you can see, looks really weird. There's a bigger blade, a middle sized blade, and a smaller blade, all in the same fan, so it looks kind of odd actually, but once it's spinning you can't really see it. So if you don't like it, it's not really a big deal, but I think it looks really cool anyways. So I wouldn't know why you wouldn't want to see that. It's a unique fan, and the most important part of this fan is this air channeling grille on the back. So basically this grille that Silverstone has integrated into the fan frame itself is supposed to channel the airflow kind of in a swirling but focused manner, instead of just going everywhere and to the side like a normal fan. How it works is that this fan basically, when the fan spins, the air also spins in the same direction as the fan blade, while also going backwards. So these curves on the grill kind of force the air to go to the middle once it hits it, because the air is going this way, so it kind of wants to go to the middle. And that's how they're achieving the focus flow effect on this fan. Kind of different from Noctua, where they use vanes to straighten out the airflow, but I think both works, but I think this one works better. But this is also in the same time more restrictive, so it depends on your use cases. This might be better for intake, since it can push air farther in a smaller column of air, so it's more focused, but it'll push less air as well. But yeah, anyway, here's the fan. The bearing is pretty smooth. I would say it's not the smoothest thing in the world, but it's quite smooth compared to cheaper fans and other fans of the likes, so I quite like that. Although this is still a 4-pole motor, so it doesn't spin as freely as a Be Quiet or a Noctua IPPC fan, which has a 3-pole motor, for example. So yeah. But anyways, let's try this fan on the USB to fan adapter as usual and see how it does. So here it is. I'm just gonna plug it in, and here's off. And as usual, we'll just slowly ramp it up a notch and see how it does. So it immediately spins, so this fan must have quite a low starting voltage, although again, this is not the most accurate thing possible. since I don't really know what voltage this controller runs it at the lowest speed. But yeah, let's hear the fan. You can't really hear it right now. It's basically inaudible at this speed. So let's ramp it up. And yeah, even at full speed you can't really hear anything, so I wouldn't worry about this fan being loud at all. So if you're a quiet freak, this is actually a pretty good fan. And you know, the airflow is actually kind of weak, you know, for a 1500 RPM fan, but I would guess it's just because of this extremely restrictive air focusing grid on the back of the fan. But let's see if it does work, since you know that's their claim. So yeah, over here I can't feel any airflow, so nothing. But if I go down, then I immediately feel a lot of airflow, and it does work. You know, when it's far off like this, it's still a lot of air in the middle, instead of other fans where the air can just goes everywhere and you can feel a lot of air going to the side. Here you can't feel anything on top of or on the side, but once you go in the airstream in the middle, you can really feel the air. So I would say the air penetrator fans from Silverstone actually do work with their air focusing grid, but they do take a hit on airflow because of that. So just take that and keep that in mind. But this should be a pretty good intake fan, since you know it's pretty focused, so you can point it at whatever components you might have. But yeah, it's a pretty quiet fan too, so I don't know what else to say about this fan except for just showing you guys. Yeah, it's really not that loud. I could barely hear it, and you can see that this fan is made by Honghua in China. So Silverstone basically just asked the OEM to make it for them. So yeah, spins down for a good amount of time. But yeah, that's it for this unboxing. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, please leave a like and please click subscribe to see more of my future videos. Thanks for watching.